I don't know. Why am I having... Stuff used to work, I swear. Okay, I think... Okay, why is he... Why did he not set this up before he started his stream? Like, why did you not have this set up before your stream? Oh, because you just woke up. Also, he actually started the music like a couple minutes early, which is surprising. He started it at like 1:40. Normally doesn't wake up until then. He must be really pissed about this. But again, he should have had this shit set up before he started the goddamn stream. Okay, everything should be up and running. I just got off the music. Actually, since I went back a little bit. Jasper Kitty. Alright, I think I got everything fixed and set up. Alright. That was weird. I'm gonna get anything to sound right. I don't need to do that.
The rain is very heavy.
Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. And volume.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight.
And volume. There's supposed to be a really nice storm coming about 4:30 today, so keep an eye on the weather for that.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. And volume. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight.
It is a Reddit guy who rage quit Halo. I'm watching his stream. Alright, he's apparently been on Reddit again as well. Oh, look at that, your scheduled payment of $385. Fuck. Oh well, had to pay it.
The rain is very heavy, very heavy. Yes, the rain, yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight, 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 of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, heavy. Yes, the rain, yes,
The rain has lots of mass and weight. And volume.
the rain is very heavy.
How you doing today, Hydra?
Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, heavy. Yes, the rain, yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, very heavy. Yes, the rain, yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight, of mass and weight, of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, very heavy. Yes, the rain, yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight, of mass and weight, of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, very
Volume.
Rain is very heavy, very heavy. It's the rain, just the rain has lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of rain is very heavy, very heavy. It's the rain, just the rain has lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of the rain is very heavy, very heavy. It's the rain, just the rain has lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of mess and lots of mess.
Is the rain ever gonna end? Well, it sounds like the rain's about to end anyways. But we get another different shitty song to listen to. Rocklight, Akita, how's it going? Luis! Adam West, Adam Wee. Not the golden ring. Drake, how's it going? Ian. Yeah, I was gonna mow my lawn today and then I decided not to because I don't care. I was like, alright, I just mowed your lawn. Well, then it rains, so the grass just goes right back. It's like, screw it, I'll just wait a few more days. Yeah, but Steven Seagal and Bruce Willis probably had more production value put into their songs than DSP did. And then she dies anyways.
We gotta find a way into the maintenance room. Zibbity zabbity zabbity zoo. Zibbity zabbity zabbity zoo. We gotta find a way into the maintenance room. Cool fire. Oh shit, a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah. Sledgehammer.
The DSP's face. Probably make it look better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that meme about how they kind of look alike. If Steven Seagal is way out of shape.
Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. I'm coming for you. Oh yeah. Zabadazoo. The soothing sounds of Barry White during the zombie apocalypse.
We better than listening to you, DSP. Fujin Sound, how's it going? Oh, that sounds awesome, Luis. He might raise price on memberships. I don't think he'll do it right away. He'll probably give it a month or two before he does that.
Yes. Yes. I say yeah, then I say yeah, and it's a song cause you bought it, yeah. Now I'm rich and I didn't do shit. You're a fucking moron for buying this bitch. I say yeah, then I say yeah, and it's a song cause you bought it, yeah. Now I'm rich and I didn't do shit. You're a fucking moron for buying
Nope.
this bitch.
I thought we were about to end this music, but nope, gotta keep going.
That you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song.
Can't believe we thought this was a song, but it's actually DSP being a piece of shit. I did see the She-Hulk trailer. I'm really hoping that since it's just a trailer, they haven't finished the CGI on her yet. Do shit. Come on, I'm buying this bitch. I should be buying his bullshit. Other people claim, oh, these men can be mad about a muscly woman. Like, did you not see what happened in Resident Evil? When they had a big lady on? Everybody simped for her. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Can't believe that you thought this was a song.
Oh, oh,
Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song.
It's not, just more bullshit.
Can't believe that you thought this was a song. All I did was rhyme all along. Can't believe that you thought this was a song. All I did was rhyme all along. All I did.
I wonder if he got paid today. Because YouTube tends to pay on the 21st. But it's Saturday, so I don't know if they got paid today. Seven Dead Girl, how's it going? Plus the M booty. DSP got rich, did nothing with it except for going to more debt. Which is insane. Like, how the hell do you make $2 million over 14 years and have absolutely nothing to show for it? I didn't do shit. You're a fucking moron for buying this bitch. WWE, oh, he's got a really high profile in WWE champions, guys. Ah. Let's see, where's a strong I can actually show on here without getting in trouble. I'm sure I saved one of them. Somebody posted a whole thread of like big, strong, muscular women. Like, all you need to do is paint this woman green and you got yourself a She-Hulk. You don't need CGI for this lady. Where I saved one of them. No, that won't get me in trouble. That one will get me in trouble. Oh, maybe I sent it to my phone instead, damn it. Oh, well, can't find it. Oh shit, X and A together does a wide attack? Look at that attack. Two barrel roll. Expert sunshine attack. Hey, Crusader. Which version of Batman is that going to be based off of? Is that going to be based off of the 1966 Adam Wee version? I don't know if Ronda Rousey would be tall enough. They could have gotten like a WNBA player. But then again, maybe a big, strong, muscular woman may not have the best acting chops. That's the only thing I can think of is like, why did they go with this person instead of someone who was bigger and stronger? Because maybe, well, she's not a good actress. This one couldn't act her way out of a paper bag. This one's acting is almost as good as DSP's. So we need someone who's big and strong and can act. Or get someone who can act and just use CGI. Josh Rum. Well, lately he's been pissing off Reddit. Reddit's been making fun of him. So he keeps poking them with a stick. And then they poke him harder.
That was a fucking badass song. I gotta get that song.
Oh god, the music just continues forever and it will never end.
Gentlemen, welcome to 2020. Yes, welcome to New Year. I'm speaking to you from 2020 now.
My favorite part about his fan arts, they always make him skinnier, more muscular than he actually is. Reimagine the Batman mythology with Tim and Abrams describing it as a thrilling cinematic. Wait, has it got Bruce Timm attached to it? Ooh, that'll be good. Evocative of Batman's noir roots. It's gonna be more of a psychological detective noir story. That'd be cool. Because She-Hulk in the comics is a lawyer. She was a lawyer before she goes to see She-Hulk. Oh, why the Reddit shit is hilarious, guys. Sheep being led around and then actually helping my channel because they're dumb. But they're not helping your channel. Congratulations, you got 25,000 views on one video. It led to absolutely 0 new subs, 0 new views on other videos. Yeah, she's actually still a pretty badass lawyer even after she became She-Hulk. And from my understanding is, unlike the Hulk who's, powered by rage, she's powered by pride. The more pride she feels, the stronger she gets, but... X-Men 97 Revival Season be out in 2023. Please let that be good. But you already know it's never going to be as good as the original 97 cartoon. Even if they just straight up copied the exact same show just with better animation, I still wouldn't be as good. I have not seen the Green Lantern Beware My Power. I've never been a big fan of Green Lantern, though. Any of them, whether it's Hal, or Guy Gardner, or John Stewart, I just never got into Green Lantern for some reason. Oh, the main cast is returning? Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute, is Mark Hamill coming in as, Joker? Mark Hamill is still the best Joker. I don't know. Well, then again, also it's just a trailer, and hopefully they get enough backlash from the trailer to be like, hey, we might need to fix a couple things, like they did with Sonic. Like, can we bully Disney into remaking the show like we bullied Sega into making Sonic better? Tool Shed, how's it going? Yes, that. I can't even do it as well. I can't do it anywhere near as well as he does it. Return of the Joker. That was so cool they were able to get in to come back for the Batman Beyond thing. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer.
Doodle crapped in here. What a crappy life. The doodle crapped in here. What a crappy life. The doodle crapped in here. A little bit. The doodle crapped in here. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, whoa. The doodle crapped in here. A little bit. What a crappy life. The doodle crapped in here. Oh crap, oh crap, oh
Just please end the music, DSP. Oh yeah, DSP is gonna kick a wasp nest, but then he's gonna cry. Why are the wasps stinging me, guys? I don't get it, guys. I kick a wasp nest and then they sting me. It's bullshit. Ciao, how's it going? And you too, Wesley. How's everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying the Saturday? I had a great time. I went to Fort Clinton, got to see some cool art, behind the scenes stuff. The stuff that they're working on, they don't actually have out for the museum yet. That was pretty cool. Took a short video. I'll eventually upload it as a short. So it's cool to be able to see, like, oh, hey, this person's working with clay, this person's working with bronze, this person's working with ceramic. And like the stuff not ready yet, still needs to be painted, still needs to be put together. It's just part of it, like, hey, I know this person. This person's working on some art, behind the scenes stuff. Invites me over. Sure, let's do it. African killer bees, better chew on your nails.
Morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. What's going on? Phil here, and welcome to Pre-Stream Podcast. Today is Saturday, the 21st of May, 2022, and I welcome you all here to my daily podcast session. What's up? So, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about this morning. Notably, YouTube. And it's really stupid, dumb, inaccurate, never really worked properly content ID system, which has once again reared its ugly head and claimed one of my videos, this time blocking it worldwide.
Womp
We're actually going to
womp.
specifically address the issue.
PayPal security risk, don't tip,
podcast,
DSP Gaming.
where I can actually specifically address the issue. It's not like it used to be, where I didn't discuss the specifics. Now I do. And we can look at this in depth, and we're going to explore.
What do you mean in depth? It's literally, they blocked your video. Get over it.
Step by step today on the Pre-Stream Podcast to show how broken it is, okay? So I'm going to tell you about the video that's blocked, the steps I need to do as a content creator to try to get unblocked, and go from there, okay? All right. Now, also,
Snort.
we got some nonsense going on in regards to
Reddit.
And a certain portion of Reddit
Keep
called live stream
poking
fails
that hornet's
that
nest,
attempts
DSP.
to basically ridicule people on the internet. Although it's hilarious because what they're doing is trying to clip my content out of context completely.
It's not out of context. It's you literally crying, give me money!
In front of me, and it brought, no exaggeration, about 25,000 people or more to my content in the last 24 hours.
For one video.
Who normally would not watch it. And we're going to talk a little bit about that as well.
I haven't watched it
This
yet, Luis,
actually
so
is
I don't
going
have
to
any way to
discuss
say anything about it,
how
unfortunately,
the YouTube
yet.
clip system
Jaeger.
works. Because I'm really not aware. As you know, I don't really use the YouTube clip system. As a content creator myself, I'm not allowed to clip my own content. Okay? There's no way that I can do it.
The fuck are you talking about? Yes,
but
you can.
others can. But it's funny because at any point, apparently, someone can clip your content and only take a small portion of something.
You can do that,
said
DSP.
and present it through
The
that.
fuck are you
clip
talking about?
as
You
if
can't do
that's
that.
The entirety of your argument or the entirety of what you're saying.
Ooh, maybe I could.
Obviously, is not the case. And then present it in a way that people will not like you. And I think that's incredibly stupid. So we're going to talk about
Yes, you are
that
incredibly
this
stupid,
morning on the
DSP.
podcast as well.
Snort.
In addition to that, we have finally determined the new games that are going to hit the rotation starting tonight, which I'm excited to talk about because we got some good retro stuff as well as some stuff from my early YouTube career that I'm really excited to be kind of playing with you guys again and experiencing for a second time. This time around with a live streaming audience, and in one case, direct capture quality, which I didn't have way back when the game was a new release. So this should be a lot of fun today. This is going to be a good podcast, and I can't actually wait to get into the fun gameplay, in particular on the late streams for the next couple of days, and to see how you guys like it. So, welcome everyone. I see more people are joining the pre-stream. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? First of all, I would like to say again, thank you guys for all of your support so far this week. We are halfway through the streaming week. Now we have kind of gotten over the middle, and now we're heading to the second half of the streaming week. And as you guys can see, holy crap, yes, really high members. The highest we had was 511, and that was yesterday. That's the record high that we have on this channel, 511 members. Now, a few memberships expired or lapsed. People did not immediately auto-renew, so now we're down to 507. But man, this is great. And like I've told you guys, because of gifted memberships, the channel has seen a newfound level of support that was unexpected. And definitely this will help in the long term, even though you might say, oh, well, it's just a temporary boost of support. It's not necessarily organic growth. Fair enough, you can argue that. But I counter that saying, hey, when I used to be on Twitch and they had gifted subs, the way that it used to work,
All right, I watched it, Luis.
the way that it used
I
to
like
work
that's gonna be
was
the
stuff.
Jon Stewart origin story. That's awesome.
That someone would drop a giant sub bomb on the channel. You know, whether it was just a few subs or up somewhere it's up to 100. Yes, you could actually do like 100 subs at a time on Twitch, which is pretty ridiculous. You can't do that here on
Now you can only do 20 guys, so do it 5 times. I'm begging
A bunch
you.
of people would get those gifted subs and use them for the month and enjoy them. And for every, I would say, probably for every 10 gifted subs, there's probably one person who said, oh, you know what? I really enjoyed all the features of being a subscriber of Phil's for the last month. So I
Emotes.
decided
That's
I'm
literally the
gonna
only
go.
thing you get is emotes.
All right? And so what would happen is, even though initially I get this giant increase in subs,
Because
and then
this say the
when
hell
I
died,
expired,
so
a few people would stay.
maybe he'll come back.
And this happened month after month after month, to the point where it actually equated to growth. You know, when I was on Twitch and they started with those sub bombs, originally I only had around 400 subs. And then all of a sudden, over the months, it was 500, 600, 700, 800. And then by the end there, after being there for about
This
4
is
years,
all
we were
gifted
fluctuating
subs.
anywhere between
Yes, you were
60,
getting
100,
800, 900,
subs,
sometimes
and then
1,000
on top of
subs.
that, people would give
But they were
subs,
all
you see.
gifted.
And it's only natural that now that the gifted membership
mustache looks colored in, like you used a pen on
pattern
it.
will likely start. Now, it's going to be a slow build. It's not going to be, oh my god, overnight.
Hawker's okay.
Of members who are all auto.
I was
It's not going to happen.
More
What's gonna
entertained
happen
by
is
the
over
interaction
years
between
when
Green
I'm here on
Lantern and Green
YouTube,
Arrow.
Full-time streaming, you're going to have an increased audience, a varied audience. You know, I'm happy that I'm a variety streamer because it means that people come by for certain sessions and certain streams when it's a game that they're interested in. You know, today we're doing Skyrim. Later tonight, Zelda.
Do subs on
Tomorrow,
people's psychic
WWE.
counts count.
Tomorrow night, Uncharted 2. And we're going to talk about that in a moment, right? So, how cool is it? Between 4 completely different styles of games, you're going to get likely different audiences. And people will come by for those particular games, watch them, and maybe become a member. If
Wait, that was
not,
Vixen?
someone gives a membership.
I didn't even recognize them.
Now they get the experience of what it's like, and maybe they'll auto-renew, right? So, pretty cool. And it is going to equate to some growth. Will it be ginormous growth? Am I always going to have 500 members? No. Absolutely not. I really
Because
don't
it'd be
expect
have
them to
600,
maintain
then
that
700,
level.
then 800.
Likely, after
As you
about
get more
a
and more
month,
gifted
we'll go down
subs.
to like 350, 400 again, and then it'll be the slow build again. But the cool thing is, the option for gifted memberships will be there. You see?
A chance for me to set my goal to whatever I want.
And
You guys
so,
will hit
I just
it.
want to reiterate one more time. Thank you guys for the support. Just in the last few days, the improvements. We've had 3 new emotes added to the channel. The double dab emote, right? The 2 pieces of the dab, as well as the 420 fill emote, which is the same exact picture of me in a Rastafarian-style hat that plays when you tip $4.20, is now an emote that you can use when people tip $4.20. So, there you go. Now, what's funny is yesterday, someone said to me, hey, Phil, you know what I just realized? You don't have your Sonic emote on here. And I looked at it and I was like, absolutely right. I don't know why I don't. For some odd reason, I had completely forgotten about the Sonic emote. If you don't know what that is,
Womp
it's
womp.
me wearing a silly
Sonic
blue Sonic hat
ignored.
from way back when I did
Turn the
Sonic
volume up.
2006, many years ago.
Turn it up.
I have no idea why I never even thought to add it here on YouTube. It's pretty dumb that I didn't. I would argue that's probably the better one to add if we hit 500.
Yeah, that's dab emote, especially when they put them on a
we
border.
happen to
It's
hit
hilarious.
550 members. Yes, another emote slot unlocks, and likely that's the emote that I'll add. However, likely the membership bombs have probably dried up. There was 2 days where people were doing them a lot. I guarantee you today we're probably not going to see any. I could be completely wrong, but that's the thing. It's something new. Oh, hype for it. And now it's kind of like, okay, he's had it for a couple of days, and now it's going to slow down. And then probably
So we can go back to
once in a
tips,
while,
guys.
If people want to do it, they
I
will.
say it's
and
not a
I'm
beard. It's
grateful
a
for that. But
patchy.
I'm not expecting to get this every day.
I don't know what the
right?
fuck it's supposed to be.
So anyway, thank you guys. Just want to point that out. The highest we've ever had is 511. If we hit 512, that's a new record. I have absolutely no idea if we'll get any progress here on memberships today. I'm just throwing this out. Okay? All right. So
He probably
before
doesn't
we
know
get
either,
to the
Josh.
matters
He's
at
too
hand,
fucking drunk to
which
remember.
is bullshit content ID and the ridiculousness of Reddit's live stream fails. What I would like to do is talk about the schedule so you guys know what to expect in the next few days. Okay? So today, the main gameplay stream is Skyrim Anniversary Edition. We are finishing up the Dragonborn DLC. There's basically two things left to do. Finish the main story mission I'm in the middle of right now, and then there's one more level of this excavation that's been ongoing during the course of the DLC. I think this is the finale of it. And then after that, I think what happens is...
and he'll be using a guide the entire time. You already know he's going to be using a guide no matter what game he picks.
But I'm excited for it. I want to see how it ends and wrap it up. And then head back.
DC animated movies are
We have
so
now
much
been in
better
the main
than
game
their
now for
live
several
action.
weeks. We'll head back, and there's a lot of things to do, including finishing up the Thieves Guild quest line, because now I have like 250 or more lockpicks. I don't think I need the skeleton key anymore. So we can ditch that, and we can finish that quest line up. And then after that, we can go back to the main plot. And there's a ton of quests that I have that I didn't finish. And I think one of the major ones in the game that I didn't do at all is the political quest line. So maybe I could do that and either join the Imperials or the Stormcloaks and do that. I guess we'll figure it out, okay? So anyway, that should be fun today. And by the way, whenever I play Skyrim, it's incredibly chill. There's a lot of interaction.
So chill, guys.
A lot of fun with us
Might
talking
freeze
and
to death.
everything when I'm playing.
Visible Season 2 and 3. I want to see what changes to make from the
comics.
comics.
Noticed,
Because I actually had the comics. I read all of
control
them.
element here on the stream.
They had
Someone who
whatever
has
packages
absolutely no
on
life,
Amazon.
going to the stream with a bunch of clone accounts.
So I got them all.
And
It was
basically
amazing.
spamming nonsense and then getting banned immediately, only to come back with more accounts, spam nonsense, and get banned immediately. So it's not really negatively affecting the streams that much. It's just stupid. I just want to forewarn all you that it's been happening. And here's one right here. And literally, as I said that, he popped up with another one of his clone accounts that just got instantly
DSP
banned.
bags
He's
fans
a
for
loser.
donos while making
Because
100K
here's
a
the thing.
year.
I have sub
Over
in my
100K a year.
chat. That means he had to create all those clone accounts a day early and then subscribe to the channel and wait 24 hours in order to actually use the account. So this guy sat around for hours on end making all these accounts just to epically fail every single time he opens his mouth in the chat because he gets banned again. I mean,
Oh
you can't be more of a
no!
loser.
What an epic fail!
Okay.
You're talking about him right now, and he
I have
spent
a new
$0.
feature here
He didn't spend a single
on
fucking
YouTube
penny, and
that
he
was
still
just
got you to
implemented,
piss,
and apparently this feature
pissed
used
off
to
and
be in
rant.
the stream chat of YouTube. I wouldn't have known because I wasn't streaming on YouTube until a year ago. So what this ability is when I see someone talking in the chat, I can actually go directly from the chat to your YouTube channel. And this is going to be a huge asset. I've already used it over the last day because people have been trying to impersonate other chatters. They'll come in with the same name, as I've explained to you guys a few days ago.
Damn,
sadly on
Jaeger.
YouTube. Because your YouTube channel is identified by a weird
And
combination
both of you have done that?
characters,
Goddamn, Josh
like
and Jaeger,
letters,
that's
numbers,
insane.
and symbols. Any channel can have any name on YouTube. You could rename your channel to be DSP Gaming or Barack Obama or anyone. You could impersonate anyone. All right? Now, for me, it's not that big of a deal because I have a verified channel. But for most of you, you don't have verified YouTube channels. So if someone's impersonating you, how do we know who's the real person? Well, I have the ability to figure this out now. Because let's say, for example, I don't know, Wile E. Coyote, there's 3 of them in the chat all talking at once. Well, I have the ability to look at each channel, find the one that's the oldest, that's obviously the original, and ban the other 2. And this is a brand new feature that just got added, okay?
Are there imposters among us, DSP? Oh no!
So, apologies in advance if there's any trolling or nonsense on the stream. I do my best to take care of it. If there's a moderator, they come in and they help.
Except you can't ban the names,
it's
just the
usually not a
messages
big
they
deal.
leave.
But this idiot has been coming by the last few days, and it is what it is. Until the guy's keyboard breaks because he's so stupid that he's doing it so much, he probably will wear it out. We're just gonna have to put up with his nonsense.
Yeah, he's gonna wear out the
Apologies in
keyboard
advance, but we'll take
typing
care of it on
a
the fly. It's not
mean
a big
name,
deal,
guys.
Okay. I just felt it was pertinent to bring it up.
That's
because I
Slim
saw it in
Shitty,
the
yes, I'm the
chat.
real
Okay.
Shitty. Are you the Slim
So
Shitty?
today's
Is it just
mainstream
entertaining?
Skyrim.
Don't you,
Chill
real Slim
fun,
Shitty, please
lots of
stand up.
interaction,
Please stand
open
up.
world exploring, a good vibe. Everything's gonna
I'm the
be
real
good on
pig,
today's
yes, I'm the
mainstream.
real piggy. All the other fake
Later
piggies
tonight,
are just
on the late stream,
imitating. So what's the real
we've got a
fake piggy?
game
Please stand up.
premiere.
Please
Ladies
stand
and
up.
gentlemen, Tonight, it is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And I'm very excited for
Mark and
this
Amber,
because this is
no.
something
Mark and Eve, yes.
that is near and
From
dear
the
to my
comics,
heart.
but
It's a
again,
game
they're
that I
changing
grew
from the
up playing
comics,
on
so
Super Nintendo Entertainment
you never
System in
know.
the early 90s. It's
They
my
could
first
completely change
exposure
the
to
show.
Zelda. I had watched
More
my
than they did in the
cousin
comics, which they've already
play
done a bit.
Zelda games before, but I never actually played Zelda myself until Link to the Past. Okay? It's also my first experience ever with an open world RPG style game where you can, wander around and find items and things. It's a great game. It's absolutely outstanding, and I'm very excited to be playing it for the very first time with a live streaming audience. The last time that I played this game for YouTube, which was the only time I played it for YouTube, was in 2013.
It's been 9 years. Congratulations.
Retro. It was a summertime when there was no new games, so I played a bunch of retro stuff. Well, I was not an interactive streamer back then. Okay?
Exactly, I'm a
I was someone
fromage.
who sat here
Cutting
with
the
my
tongues out of
controller
your
in my
enemies
hand,
totally proves that what they're saying
playing
isn't
a
real,
game,
guys.
but ignoring you. There was no face cam. There was no interaction at all. It was as if I was sitting in my room playing the game by myself, doing commentary over it. Okay? Very different style than what I do today. Today it's interactive. Today it's fun. We have conversation. You guys talk about the game, but other topics, and we have a great time every single time that I stream gameplay, right? So this playthrough in particular will be
Hey,
different.
you guys never been on
because I
stream.
will be able to share
You guys be
that
able to give me
experience
money
of
to
the
hold
game
my
from
hoof.
childhood with you. I know for a fact I'm going to not do well at it because I haven't played it in 9 years, and before then I couldn't even tell you the last time I played it. Although admittedly I've played this game many times in my lifetime. It's going to be refreshing, I feel, to be playing it again for almost feeling like kind of a first time experience. So I hope you'll join me tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, for my first
Control
ever
like
session of The
dictatorship,
Legend of Zelda: A Link
Luis.
to the Past, the 2022 run. Okay, it should be a good time, and I hope you guys will join me. Yes,
I love that he'll
this is
keep
the
playing
Switch
games he's already
SNES
played
version,
before. There's
that
playing
I'll
games
be
out there that he
playing. I
skipped.
did re-up
Guys, I
my
can't play that
Nintendo
game
Switch
because I haven't played it
Online membership
before.
last night for a 3-month period. Why 3 months? Because if you take a look at the next 3 months, there's not a heck of a lot going on in the realm of new releases. In fact, the
AAA
month of
gaming
July has
new releases.
0 new releases right now that I'm interested in. 0. So likely what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be using this subscription over the summer to do some downtime playthroughs. First Zelda, then after that probably other stuff. For example, I'm definitely interested in Earthbound. I'm definitely interested in Super Mario Bros. 2 and maybe a few other games. So, I'm excited. I am. This is going to be a chill time. Now, by the way, no, I'm not doing Summer of Retro where all I'm doing is old school games. I'm going to balance that with other stuff so there's good variety, okay? That's what I found over the years is that's the formula for success. You can play what you want, and even if it's not super popular, as long as you're balancing it with other stuff that other people are interested in, you're okay. My problem was in 2013, I did an entire summer of retro games with no alternative options of things
And
to
yet,
watch.
there's people who
Got
play
tired of
nothing
the
but
stuff
retro
really
games
quickly.
and do
I'm
well.
upset that I wasn't just playing the new hot games that I was known for. Well, now I'm going to be balancing.
There's plenty
new
of people
games
out there
with
who play
other style
nothing
things,
but
not all retro stuff. Okay.
retro games. And they do great.
So,
Although one of those reasons is because they
Should
look
be a
up
good time.
background stuff, they
Now,
look up
tomorrow.
details like, hey, do you know when this game came out? And this
we're doing
time it
another
was
session
the
of
leading
WWE
edge.
2K22,
And it
which
took
I'm
this
big
guy
update 'cause that's part of the
27
whole
days
issue I
to
talk
figure
about
out how to
taking
get
content ID
this
and blocking of videos on
one
YouTube.
sequence to
We're
work.
gonna continue on with that
Well,
plot
nowadays,
line,
give me
in the
5
game.
minutes on RPG
In
Maker
my
and I
Rise
can do
mode, I
it.
have
Like,
basically done everything
John,
there
how's
is
it
to do
going?
in NXT, and now I'm on a major show,
Like, it's
SmackDown. And now we're entering
great to
all
watch.
new plot lines on SmackDown. I'm excited.
People
to see
actually
what they
care
are.
about video
So it's gonna be
games.
a good time tomorrow.
Playing a
and then
certain video
tomorrow
game,
night,
they'll give you all
we've got
kinds of details
another
about
new
the
game
game.
premiere on the late
They
stream.
may not
On
have
Sunday
known.
night, it's going to be the premiere of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves from the Nathan Drake collection, which originally was released on PS4, but I'll be playing this on PlayStation 5. Why am I doing Uncharted 2? There's a few
the
reasons.
fuck?
First of all, have not played an Uncharted game since The Lost Legacy way back in, what was it, 2017? The standalone
Yeah,
expansion.
way
5
long
years
time ago.
long
5 years
time.
ago, guys.
Number 2, I haven't really played this style of game, third-person cover-based shooter with a good narrative, in a very long time. In fact, at one point, this style of game was very prominent with franchises like Uncharted and Gears of War. Now, they basically don't exist anymore. The whole third-person cover system is gone when you really think about it. The whole formula has almost been retired. So
Terrible,
it'll be
Josh.
something different, and a lot of people say that Uncharted 2 is the best one. I only played Uncharted 2 once ever. I played it when it was a brand new release, which means, yes, this was before the era of me doing direct capture and live streaming. I had a camera pointed at my television.
God, my chair's so
recording
noisy.
in pathetically bad quality. The audio sounded terrible, okay? And once again, I was not an interactive streamer. So much like with the Zelda playthrough, this second playthrough is going to dramatically improve the experience over the original run. And I'm very excited for this.
You mean load folding?
I hate this idiot. Come on,
So, I
man.
hope you guys will give
Do
me
you
a
want to
like,
play the
press
fucking
like,
game?
I'm curious how good it's going to look on PlayStation 5 because most of these PS4 games run much
Easily
better on
amused.
PS5, especially decreased loading and increased frame rate. We'll see how gorgeous it looks or not. I guess we'll find out, okay? So that's basically the schedule. Then Monday is going to be more Skyrim and Zelda, and I'm off on Tuesday. Now, next week, the daytime streams will still be alternation between Skyrim and WWE. The night streams will be alternation between Zelda and Uncharted. However, there's a couple new things coming up this week that I do want to mention to you guys. First of all, hold on one second.
Oh, did you get a pop up on your phone, your band?
There's a game, Sniper Elite 5, coming out on May 26th. So it's on Game Pass, and it's the latest installment of Sniper Elite. Now, I played the Sniper Elite 2, some of 3, and some of 4. All right? In fact, recently, a few months ago, I played Sniper Elite 4 for a stream. People at first thought it was interesting, but by the end of the stream, felt that the game was too repetitive and too much focused on stealth to be very entertaining. I was having a good time with it, but hey, I listened to my audience. If my audience says,
Yes,
nah,
me
we don't really
banana.
like it, then I'm not going to continue to play it. So I didn't. So here's a new one. Since it's on Game Pass, it's a no-brainer that I would at least do a stream of it and try it out. And if it's the same situation as Sniper Elite 4, where after a stream it just doesn't feel so good, then I don't have to do it again. But at least it's some variety and we can try out a new game. Also, the next day, Pac-Man Museum Plus releases also on Game Pass. And this is,
Pac-Man.
I believe, a historic trip down memory lane. It basically goes kind of like, similar to how I did the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. I think what this is supposed to do is showcase the different versions of Pac-Man that came out over the years, but also adds in a significant amount of new content, game modes, etc. So, again, for a silly one-off stream, probably it'll be entertaining. Is there anything that I have to ever do more than once? No. But at least for variety's sake, it makes sense to do, especially because, again, it's under Game Pass, okay? So there will be some variety that final week of May, balanced with everything else we're doing. But in reality, new games don't start hitting until about mid-June. In fact, I think it's June 10th that we got a double new release in Mario Strikers, which is their new soccer/football game, but also The Quarry, the new horror game from the makers of Until Dawn and
Ooh.
all the most recent Dark Pictures anthology games. Choose your own adventure style game, similar to Until Dawn. They're basically saying it's kind of like the next game in that series where it's a bunch of teenagers and they're under attack by some kind of element trying to kill them, and it's up to you to try to keep them alive.
Well, that could be
It's kind
cool.
of a survival element, but many
Have
of
to
them
wait
can
and see,
die
though.
depending on your choices. If you remember, Until Dawn was a really great playthrough. I love campy horror movies. That's exactly what it felt like, and it seems like that's exactly what this Quarry is going to be as well. So I'm excited for that. That should be good around the middle of June. But we'll have Skyrim, WWE, Zelda, and Uncharted 2 to carry us there. Okay? So it should be a good time. Okay. So outside of everything I just mentioned, okay, the only other quick things to really mention is that we will have at some point in June, likely within the first couple of weeks, a new special event. It's going to be a live streaming event where I am going to be reacting to the John Rambo and Howard recording / video about me from 2015, where they basically spilled the tea about their relationship with me and the fact that they felt that I had done a lot of things wrong in our friendship.
You had
They
done a
didn't
lot
wanna
of-
associate
you've done a
with me
ton
anymore.
of things
They
wrong with your
basically outlined
friendship.
Why? Okay.
Like, holy shit,
So,
did you fuck everything
the
up
interesting
there?
thing about this video is that I've never reacted to it at all. Outside of people kind of every once
Outside
in a
of
while
you
asking me
banning
about,
people and taking it down.
kind of off the cuff about John Rambo and Howard on streams, and I would briefly answer, but I've never gone into detail about what they said. All right. Now,
Because you're
I'm
too
okay
busy
with
blocking
doing
people
this.
and
This is what
banning
people want.
them.
They voted. This is what they voted for. But the video is an hour and a half long, and I hate to say it, but this might be my longest react ever so far, and here's why. This video completely lacks context. Okay, just for a little bit.
There's
of,
no
like, pre-research
context,
purposes, I started
guys.
watching it again last night, and immediately within the first 5 minutes, there's a bunch of shit they're talking about that you cannot understand without context. Seriously. They're referencing an episode of Ask the King that apparently I did on Thanksgiving. And that, if you haven't seen it or you don't know what it is, you'll have no understanding of what they're talking about or what even is being referenced. You won't even understand what they're upset about. Then they start talking about, a parody that John Rambo did on his podcast in regards to Patreon, but people thought that they were doing it about me. So again, if you haven't seen that parody segment, you have no idea what they're talking about. So I'm like 5 minutes into the video, I'm like, there's no way anyone would understand my reaction to this because you can't understand this without seeing what they're talking about. So I'm like, dude, this is gonna be a pretty damned lengthy project.
How are you gonna be able to drag out the whole day, guys?
So first, if they're gonna say, so he did this video on Thanksgiving, I have to show you the video so they know what they're talking about. And I think I can find the segment. It's only a few minutes long in the video where I talk about basically John. So I got to show that. Then I got to show them talking about it. Then I got to react to it. You see? So this is going to be a lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot of work. I feel like I'm gonna have to bring in a lot of different stuff to talk about it. So I'm totally okay with this as long as you guys understand that likely due to the length of the video, an hour and a half, and the amount of stuff that I'm probably gonna have to bring in as outside reference, that this is going to be a lengthy thing. Like, it might be the whole stream. If I'm doing a marathon stream, it might be just that and Feasting with the King, and that's it.
Only he could take a 20-minute video or however long it is and turn it into an 8-hour stream.
Which I know some people might have issue with because they like gameplay. Like last time around when I just did one of these last weekend, it was actually.
I just love he's gonna be able to turn
They enjoyed the fact
whatever
that
video to over 8 hours. What the fuck?
But there was a DSP Feasting with the King, and then there was the fantasy match in WWE where I did the 30-man over the top rope fantasy battle royale. They loved that.
Norman Reed is too busy making Death Stranding 2, apparently.
Time to do that this time. This might literally take the entirety of the marathon stream. Okay? By the way, thank you to Vac. Oops, I misclicked. Thank you to
You just banned someone.
Vac29, who just dropped a 5 membership bomb on the chat. Congratulations to Renan, Typhon, Davies 2983, Mike Shelton, and Wiley Wolf, who all just received those gifted memberships.
I did nothing wrong. He did everything correct, dude. Don't forget that. Ever.
I will check and see how many members we have. We very well might have hit a new record, because remember, the record was 511, and if that's 5, that means we're at 512 right now, and that's a new record. So we'll see by the end of the pre-stream podcast, okay? Okay.
Congratulations, DSP. So, you did math.
Yeah. I'm down for this, but this is going to be a very lengthy undertaking, okay? So I will have to do more work on this. Essentially, what I need to do is rewatch this entire video and take notes on, okay,
that's not a React video.
Material.
If you watch it first
I can show
and do all this bullshit first, then it's not a React video. You've already watched it multiple times.
Fans don't remember half
what's wrong with you?
Talking about in this video.
How do you not know how that works?
Okay, so anyway, that's coming up. That will be a special event sometime in early to mid-June. It'll be very similar to what I did last weekend, where it'll be a marathon-style event, and we'll plan it ahead of time so people know to be here.
King Bean, how you doing, man?
Okay? All right.
Apparently
Why rewatching it's not a React? You have no idea what you're talking about. You watch Baxter, whatever your name is, you have no clue what you're talking about. I've already watched the video anyway. I've already seen it. It's a 7-year-old video. I've already seen it. How the fuck could it be? You're being stupid. I'm just going to ignore you. Okay.
You're still going to ban you guys.
All right. So that's really all I got to talk about in regards to schedule-wise and my content and all of that. Let's get to the subject matters at hand today.
Reddit.
First of all.
And a video being blocked, guys.
Let's talk about my WWE 2K22 My Rise playthrough. We've already
got
had
blocked,
problems with this game. When I was
guys.
trying to do the showcase mode for the game, YouTube blocked my stream, citing that because there were actual video clips of real matches in the footage, that it was not allowed on YouTube and it got blocked. So I had to drop showcase mode in its entirety and start with the My Rise mode. Now, people have told me they've played the entirety of the My Rise mode and had no problems. Well, you're not me. I tend to get every problem under the sun when it comes to creation of videos on YouTube. Last night, part 10 of my playthrough, the latest part, where I moved from
Yeah, I'm
NXT
pretty sure
to
Rambo
SmackDown.
and Howard
Actually
have
went to
long
a
moved
SmackDown
on from
pay-per-view and
DSP,
had my
though.
first match on a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Would be hilarious though if they came back and
Got
smacked them
blocked
around even more.
worldwide. No one can watch this video on YouTube.
Womp
Why?
womp.
Is there any match footage in there? No. Is there any music in there? No. So what got blocked? I'll show you what got blocked because I have it prepared here for you guys. This is the screen that I
Terrible,
see
Josh Strom.
when a
Especially since I can
video
hear the
gets
Seinfeld
blocked
thing now.
or content ID claimed on YouTube. Now, it's kind of small. I guess I could try to blow it up a little here for you guys, but obviously, I don't want to block myself.
Narcissist. I don't want
here's
to block
what I
myself,
see,
guys.
Okay? First of all, is my channel affected in a negative way by my video being claimed? Yes or no? In this case, no. It's not a valid copyright claim. Good. Because if it was a copyright claim, it could seriously hurt me. Thank God that the content ID system usually does not issue copyright claims in the modern era. Back in the day, it used to. Used to get copyright claims up the ass for nothing to valid. It's bullshit. Now, at least, you don't get negatively affected. Okay? Video's blocked. No one can watch it. Completely blocked. Okay? Great. I love it when you block this. By the way, Stealth and Shadows, it's not displaying my IP address, and if you fucking say that ever again, I'm just going to ban you because you're trying to get a rise out of me. It is not displaying my fucking IP address. You're being a dick for saying that. Not funny.
Displaying your
Okay. So, it's blocked worldwide. You can't see it. Ineligible for any kind of
It's amazing how
monetization.
easy it is to piss them off.
If it's blocked
It's not
worldwide,
showing my
yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't make any
IP.
ad revenue on it. Regardless, it's kind of common sense, don't you think? Okay. So, what exactly was blocked? Are you ready for this? Because take a look. The content that was blocked was this random mishmash of numbers. Okay? What are they saying that random mishmash of numbers is? A video clip. A video clip of what? There's no video of any wrestling matches in my gameplay content. So I played it back to see what it was. It's literally my created character. Me, Darkside Phil. I created this character for the playthrough. Walking down the ramp with zero music to an arena that's cheering. That's it. It's like 20, 30 seconds of me walking to the ramp. Okay?
It's
it's
43
not an
seconds.
audio match. I want to clarify this. It is not an audio match. It's not like, oh, maybe there was some commentary over this, and that commentary is owned by someone, like, for example, the announcers. No. This is video. They're claiming the video of me walking down the ramp, okay, is apparently copywritten content by another company. It makes no sense at all, right? And if you take a look
Guys, it's
at
hilarious. He's
who
so
it
mad
says is
about
the
this.
claimant, Studio 71 underscore blah, 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 blah. Okay? Who the fuck is Studio 71 underscore blah, 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 blah? Like, who made
7124. Just say
WWE
7124.
2K22? Well, 2K Games and or the individual game dev studio that worked on it. Okay? This Studio 71 does not exist. So you may say, well, what is this then? Is this a fake claim? Likely no. Because here's the deal with YouTube and its content ID system. It's inherently broken. It actually
No, it can't,
is a
Fugu.
mass abuse of DMCA law. And quite frankly, if anyone ever got together and did a class action lawsuit against YouTube and cited these kind of examples right here,
According to
YouTube
chat,
would lose in
Studio
court.
71 does exist.
They don't have a leg to
Let's Google it
stand
real
on
quick.
because this kind of bullshit happens daily on YouTube, and people erroneously have their content being claimed, taken down, and blocked by this nonsense because it's automated bullshit. And it's
Studio 71 is a
completely
leading
broken,
global media company
okay?
for
Now,
digital
you might
first
say,
creators
wait a
and
minute.
brands.
Why does you? Let me shrink this now. 'cause
You can
guys
find them
can't
on
see it.
Twitter.
Now I can actually
Find them on Instagram, LinkedIn.
You might say, well, I don't understand.
So
why
they do
YouTube
exist.
has
They
this
are
in
real.
place.
What the fuck are
Why
you talking
does YouTube
about?
need this content ID system, okay? Well, sadly, YouTube, back in the day, had nothing for copyright that was real. Okay, it was bullshit. It was all fake shit. That really wasn't sufficient. And at one point, YouTube did get sued in court by the music industry, and the music industry said YouTube is allowing people to mass share Excuse
Right
me.
to the microphone. Thank you.
YouTube, excuse me, disgusting. YouTube is a website that mass shares music without permission. We own all the licensing rights to this. Okay? And it's not fair that YouTube allows people to repost up our content. Now what happens is people will go to YouTube just to listen to
Yes, he
music
is a pig.
that we should be getting paid for people to listen to. And they do it for free. So they sued YouTube and they won in court. And what YouTube was legally instructed to do was create a system by which companies can claim content automatically without having to actively do it themselves and look for the content. They would have like an algorithm they would run. Excuse me. And every company would handle it differently. Some companies just wanted to make money. So for example, if I used a copywritten song in my video, the company would claim the video and take all the ad revenue on the video and make money off of my video. And they were okay with that. Some companies literally just don't want their content shared. Okay? They don't. So what they would do is they would actually say, block the video. All right? Some companies are dicks and would actually get you a copyright strikes. All right? So, that being said, all right, when you look at this video, this content is my created character walking to a ring. The only company that would ever have the right to claim any content of this video would be the makers of the game. WWE 2K22's game developers, 2K Games or whatever,
You gotta
whatever
talk
the name
too
of the
much,
company
dude.
is. Not
Of
Studio
all
71.
that
Even if
air.
Studio 71 is legit, which I feel they are, okay, they have no rights to my video. But what happened is
Apparently do.
these companies, okay, what they end up doing is they mass load their content into YouTube's algorithm. So here's what I think happened. Studio 71 is likely an MCN, multi-channel network, or a company that represents another YouTuber.
I
They
thought
took
you said
this
they weren't
YouTuber's
real.
Content and mass
You just said they
loaded
weren't
it
real.
into YouTube's content ID engine without thinking, because they're a dumb fuck company who don't understand internet copyright law. Okay? So now anyone who has a video similar to someone who made this playthrough, maybe some big YouTuber made a playthrough of WWE 2K22. All right?
And I can't
Anyone
really
who
be
has
drinking,
anything that
right?
looks similar will have this happen to them. Not just me, but anyone who has a similar, maybe the character kind of looks a little similar, or maybe that animation of them walking to the ring. YouTube's content ID system is so insufficient in what it does, it just looks for commonalities. It's the same ramp, the same walking style. Oh, that's enough similarities for us to match it and say it's the same video, claim it or block it. Wrong. YouTube, I hate to say
Then
it,
counter it.
needs to have an eye on this shit. It can't just be, match everything. But
Then
they don't. In fact,
Counter
the
it.
funny part about this is when you go to take any action against this video, once you get this kind of a claim, it actually says right on it, be aware that YouTube will not review this. It says it right on it. We're not looking at it. This is between you and whoever claimed your video. We want nothing to do with it. It literally says that in a pop-up message.
So then, counter it.
That's like, now wait a minute.
Jackass.
You're going to take down my video. You're going to claim illegal ownership of my video. You're going to block my video and affect my business in a negative way, but you don't want to look at it.
They don't have to, because they're not the one claiming it. A separate company
Now,
is.
this has been a ginormous issue with YouTube over the years. I've talked about it many times over the years. The argument that YouTube always makes is we're too big. We have so many people uploading content on a daily basis, there's no way that we can review all the content. Bullshit. That's your problem. I didn't make YouTube. I didn't start your business. You're Google. You chose to buy YouTube, and when you bought YouTube and you made it open for everyone to upload, you opened the can of worms. Just because you're arguing you're too big doesn't mean you don't have to abide by the law. If I'm running a restaurant and the restaurant becomes insanely popular to the point where it's packed to the gills with people every single day, okay? All of a sudden, do I not have to abide by, like, the food code or the health board laws? Oh, we're too busy, so I'm going to serve bad food to people and get them sick all day. You can't blame me because we're just too busy to abide by the law. What are you talking about? And it's the same thing here. Oh, we're the biggest
It's
video
not the
sharing
same
website.
thing.
We're too big to abide by copyright law. No, you're not. That's why you got sued by
That's
the
why
music
you have to
industry.
counter
and
it.
this is their Band-Aid for a giant problem that they've never addressed. The fact that everything's automated on the site because they're so big, they won't hire enough employees to actually run the business properly.
They don't have to.
You want to know what YouTube
You
really
have
should
to
do
counter
if they were
this.
responsible?
Jackass.
Hire about 5,000 people. Now, they're never going to do that. But for the site, the size that it is,
If you're this
they
pissed
should
off
hire
about it, like what the
5,000
fuck?
fucking people to be doing this kind of shit daily. If they hired 5,000 employees to handle copyright, to handle trolling, to handle community guidelines, to handle all the issues with the site, overnight this site would be transformed into a nice place.
Whoa,
But the problem
5,000?
is, they're lazy. And their excuse
There's
is,
probably
you
that
can't
many
handle
videos
it.
being
Yes, you can.
uploaded
You're Google.
every minute.
You're filthy rich. You have the money to do it.
So you want
You're just too
5,000
lazy
people to
do it because
watch
you don't find
every
it
single video that
profit.
gets uploaded every
Well,
minute.
guess what? You opened the can of worms. You bought the business. You're running the business. You're responsible for the business. So enough with your excuses. Do it right or don't do
Let me
it at
go
all.
that.
But they will not do it because they're not
How
legally
many
held accountable.
videos get uploaded
Okay.
to
So,
YouTube
here's what ends up happening.
daily?
Okay? Seriously. Shit like this happens daily. Oh, someone represents a big YouTuber.
720,000
Load that big
hours
YouTuber's content into the content
fresh
ID
video
algorithm.
content
Everyone else's content gets
per
flagged
day.
erroneously. All right. So this video's blocked.
Over
No one
500
can watch my
hours
video.
of videos were uploaded to
Now, what do
YouTube
what can
per
I do?
minute in
There's a
2020,
few options that I have that I can do for this.
which equals
okay?
30,000 new
Option
video
number
uploads
one,
per hour.
I can attempt to remove the clip in question that apparently is being claimed by somebody else.
Like, holy shit.
Okay?
That's a
Well,
ton of content gets
could do
uploaded
that.
every
Problem
single
with that
day.
is, number one,
all over the world.
it doesn't always work. Number two, it could take upwards of a day or longer to actually take effect. And number three, the algorithm reruns, and if it finds another claim, the whole video just gets blocked again anyway. So, that is an option I could do. I could remove the clip in question, which is about 40 seconds of me walking to the ring.
Then do
There's
it,
really
jackass,
value added
instead
in
of
me walking
bitching.
to the ring. Okay? I'm sure I had a little bit of commentary over it or whatever. Big deal. Okay? The other option I have is to dispute the claim. Now, when you dispute a claim like this on YouTube, you're making yourself legally liable. You're essentially saying in a legal statement, either I feel this was misidentified, or I feel that this is fair use and this is not right. You can't claim this. Okay? In this case, I disputed it. The reason I disputed it is because
Then why
Studio
the
71
fuck
does not
are
own
you
the rights to
doing
this
this?
game. They don't have a legal leg to stand on.
Then why
when
are
it
you
comes to
telling us
claim.
this if you already
There's no way
countered
they can
it?
justify their claim. Okay? The only thing they can do to prevent my video from going live again is sue me. Now, do you think that whoever this company is, if they're representing another YouTuber or whatever, do you really think they're going to file a lawsuit against my video with 300 views when it got frozen so no one can watch it anymore on YouTube? Of course they're not, right? So, I filed the dispute, legally said this is fair use, it's my own Let's Play, this is misidentified, and Studio 71, regardless, doesn't own the rights to the game anyway, okay? So here's what happens. Does YouTube review the situation and say, oh, Phil's right, reinstate the video? No, YouTube never looks at it.
Company reviews
We
it,
can't.
jackass,
Oh,
because
no,
it's
too big for
you're,
us. We don't
you're not
handle it.
making this
You have the
dispute
system
to
in place,
YouTube.
but you don't actually
You're making
look
a
at the system
dispute
to
to the
see if it
company.
works. Doesn't that sound great?
Fucking moron.
Anyway, what's going to happen now is this Studio 71 or whoever is responsible for it is going to get a notice saying Darkside Phil, or in this case, DSP Gaming, countered your claim. Either release the video so his video goes live again, or say, no, I'm going to sue. Okay? But in most cases, here's what really happens. They just don't care and don't respond. They have probably an inbox of, no exaggeration, tens of thousands of fake claims, because when you use Content ID like they do, you get tons of fake claims. All right? They're not going to handle every one of those. They're just going to be like, fuck it. So they just let it sit there for 30 days. After 30 days, if they don't respond, my video will go live again. But here's the problem. I'm going to continue to play WWE 2K22 over the course of this next month. Who the fuck's going to go back and watch part 10 when I'm on part 20 or 30? Or in that case, done with the playthrough, right? No one. So essentially what happens is this video is lost forever and no one will ever see it. It will always be stuck at 300 views, and that's the end of it. Now, when I play WWE again tomorrow,
You mean like the
I'll
300 views you
explain
get
to
on a
everyone,
normal
hey,
video
everyone,
anyways?
this is part 11. Sorry that part 10's missing. There may even be future parts that disappear because this asshole company doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're claiming everyone's content on YouTube. Okay?
Or
This
at
is
least
bullshit.
yours, just to fuck
And this
with you, 'cause
happens
it's
all
funny.
the time on YouTube, and it should not. YouTube should be held accountable for their
I
very
get shit blocked all the time because of my music reacts. Sometimes it'll be up for over a year. I had a video with over 10,000 views over a year old.
And say,
Randomly blocked
this is
worldwide.
just a false claim.
Like, you know what? I'm not going to challenge it. You know why I don't challenge?
Instead,
Because
it's
fuck it. What do
complete
I
bullshit.
care?
And now I have to sit here and wait for 30 days, and this video will be lost forever.
Like, oh no, this video got
Now, all
blocked
I have
after
to
being
say
up
is
for a
this.
year and over 10,000 views.
Over the years,
All right, whatever.
that I've been a content
I don't
creator,
care.
I've
Fuck
made
it.
many stupid decisions. Okay? One of the decisions that I'm very happy about is that I am not one of these YouTubers who puts out one video a week or a couple videos a week, puts an insane amount of work and effort into each video. Here's why. Because if I were someone like Angry Joe, who I actually feel for, because this has happened to him before, he works his ass off.
That's because him and his friends react to a game, to a video trailer, and then the company that owns the trailer blocks them. Like, it happens.
Money, resources, all go into the video. He
Blur it
uploads
over.
the video.
That's why I started having to blur my
videos.
videos, because I get these
And it's
claims.
bullshit.
You know what I do?
It's bull.
Re-edit the video.
Whoever claimed it doesn't own it. They have no right to do that. And they take his money away. He worked
Not his
ass off
money,
to put out that video
guys.
and put out something creative and fun that people are watching, millions of views, and he doesn't get paid for it because YouTube's system is broken. That is fucked up beyond belief. Now he disputes it, and he has to wait 30 days for that claim to be released because the company doesn't respond. Now he can't make money for 30 days, so now his video is getting millions of views, and he gets nothing off of it. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine putting time, effort, money, everything into each individual video and getting fucked by an automated system? Why would you even have motivation to keep making content? All right? Something very similar to that happened to me years ago with my YouTube channel, KO Gaming. I was putting out highly edited content, and overnight YouTube ran an algorithm and decided everything on this channel is demonetized. They never explained why. There was never any justification nor any explanation on how to fix it. It was
Right
just,
up
you're just
on
demonetized.
Young
Too bad.
Justice, though.
Oh, so that's why I quit making edited content. And
I don't know
I quit.
Joe has a
completely.
job or not.
So there's no
Pretty
way
sure
I'm
one
going
of
to
his
be making
friends do,
edited
though.
content anymore for YouTube. It's a waste of everybody's time. Okay? So, that being said, all right, this is bullshit. Luckily for me, this is not a huge issue. One video getting claimed.
Not an issue, guys, is he bitches about it for half an hour.
I have 70,000 videos on YouTube from my 14 years as a content creator. I would think every day I get a few of these. Literally every day. I would probably half my body of work is claimed by someone else on YouTube because the algorithm is so bad that people can get away with it. And there's no recourse. There's no way to stop this from happening at all. It's like, oh, it's on you as the content creator to fix the mistakes of our automated system. No, it's not. You should fix it. And if you don't, you're going to get sued. They are. One day, YouTube will get sued for this in a class action lawsuit. It's just going to happen.
No, they won't.
There's going to be a ton of content creators who feel that over the years, they've been lost
No
so much
content
revenue
creator is going to
on
sue
this
them
system.
over this shit.
They're going to sue YouTube, and they're going to lose in court. You can't win this. It's
Yes, they
completely
can.
stupid. You can't have a system that grants the legal rights of a video to someone who doesn't own it and could actually destroy the work of art that was uploaded to your
The
site.
work of
Which is
art.
stupid. and
You're
you won't
really
take
going to tell me that
responsibility
this
for your
stream
broken
of yours
system.
was a work of art?
Anyway, if you're wondering why Part 10 is blocked, that's why. Likely it will come back at some point when the claim is granted. But I don't expect Studio 71_2_ to do anything. I think they're just going to sit on their ass and do nothing. And in 30 days, it'll come back. All right? Now, here's the problem. Okay? This could happen with all the videos of my playthrough. Because if it happened with this one, what's to stop it from any time that I walk down the ramp from that to happening? It could happen at any time. It's almost as bad. I might think that I might just have to
Get a job?
I might just have to go ahead and skip every entrance of my character. Because it could happen every time that my character walks to the ring. I know that's really stupid because it is, but why? You know, I want to play the game. At this point, I think I'm like 7 or 8 hours, if not further in. Actually, I think I'm 10 hours in. So obviously I don't want to just say, oh, fuck it, drop the game, right? But it just really sucks that this is the case, all right? It does. It sucks. And YouTube really needs to at some point...
Give me all my money back, guys.
We're too big, we're this, we're that. No. You bought the business. You bought YouTube. And the moment you purchased that company, you took on the legal responsibility to do things properly on your internet-based business. No one told you to buy it. You bought it, Google. Now you deal with it. No excuses, no bullshit. Again,
Oh shit! I got a
own
video with over
business.
42,000
I abide
views
by
blocked
all
worldwide.
the laws
Must have happened recently.
around that
Oh
type
well.
of business. You're no exception. Just because it's internet law doesn't mean that all of a sudden it's the Wild West and you can do whatever you want. So that's the other thing I want to talk about.
Pretty crazy. I got a video with over 42,000 views. Got blocked
Something
worldwide
that's happened in
eventually.
the last 24
Didn't even
hours.
realize it. Doesn't
Basically,
matter.
Reddit. For those who don't know, Reddit is one of these websites where there's all these online discussions about different kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's news. Sometimes it's stuff on YouTube. It's all kinds of shit covered there. It's a variety of topics. So I just want you guys to understand that no, all of Reddit is not bad or evil. But just like anything in
Reddit
life,
is trash.
there's
Don't go to
always the
Reddit.
bad parts of anything. And Reddit has a bunch of drama areas where people discuss drama shit and try to insult people.
Drama
and
shit,
dick
guys,
them.
and insult me. It's
So there's a part
bullshit,
that
guys.
they
Give me
call live stream
money.
fails. And what they try to do is take
Give me
live streams of
money.
people, clips of live streams of people, and make fun of them for various reasons. There's so many different reasons that they've done it. Okay, it's not the first time I've been over there, but this is the first time that I'm publicly addressing it. So a couple days ago, I was granted gifted memberships here on YouTube, and you guys supported the shit out of this channel. And in a day, we had over 100 gifted memberships. That was insanely cool, outstanding, and yes, long term that will help the channel. Okay. But what ended up happening was within a day or so of getting those gifted memberships, tips on my streams plummeted. I had a day where I didn't even make $100 in tips the whole day. And that's a rarity because usually at the very least, I'll make the tier 1 tips goal of $50 per stream. And it didn't happen. Okay. So, you know, in my pre-stream podcast one day, I addressed it. And I said, hey guys, just so you know, yes, these gifted memberships are going to help me tremendously. However, the way that they work is it's just like with super chats or super stickers or a regular membership. I don't see any benefit from that for over a month. YouTube withholds any of that kind of support for about a month, and then I get it all in one lump sum the next month. So thanks. Next month things will be looking up, but for now, it doesn't really help me. Problem is,
Doesn't help me
I'm in a
now,
situation,
guys, so it doesn't
you know,
count.
I've talked about this, you know, very publicly.
Fucking
trying to be
DSP.
transparent with you guys.
It doesn't help me
that
now, so it doesn't
on a
count.
weekly basis, my
Yes, cry
liquidity
more, fatty.
is based on the amount of tips that I receive on any given day. And I said, well, what does that mean? It means that that's the cash I have to spend. When
On
I get paid
WWE
by
Champions.
YouTube, that immediately goes to bills, like my mortgage, my car payment, insurance, all this stuff. Within a week of me getting paid by YouTube, usually most of that money, if not all of it, is gone because it goes to pay my giant bills, okay?
My bills.
But
Well, where
anything
did the
else,
tips go?
including groceries that I buy for me and my family every week, going out for one meal a week to spend with my wife so we are not stuck at home every day cooking, okay?
Womp womp.
Anything I
Well,
buy
stop going
for
out to
my
eat.
pet Jasper, the cost of games around here, you know, the Nintendo Online
You're paying
membership that I just renewed
nothing
last
for your
night,
games because you're using
okay?
Game
That
Pass
kind
half
of
the time, if not more.
paid for by tips on a daily basis, okay? So
Game Pass
my
games don't cost you
concern
anything.
is that if everyone focuses on gifted memberships, okay, which could happen. Oh, wow, this is a new feature. We all want to jump on it and help Phil's channel. Great, thank you. But if everyone says, oh, we want to do a gifted membership, but people stop tipping, I have no liquidity. I have no cash to spend. You see?
Well,
And
then
in
save up some of
particular,
the
this is
money
a
you
bad
got
month
from your
because-
payment.
well, okay, not a bad month. It's a weird month.
Hey,
Here's why.
Chad.
When YouTube pays a content creator, they pay them usually around the 21st of every month. Well, guess what day today is? May 21st. So that must mean that I'm getting paid today, right? Haha, wrong. Because the way that this works is that YouTube, this is so weird, okay? YouTube,
So it's Saturday. It's a
when they
weekend.
pay on a weekday, pay you on that weekday. But if YouTube pays you on a weekend, for some weird and odd reason, okay,
It's
everything gets
the
delayed
weekend.
many days.
A
I've had
Monday.
situations where I was getting paid on a weekend and my money didn't clear till Thursday. Okay? I know that sounds stupid because it is, but now that YouTube is my primary source of income, I don't have supplementary income from Twitch like I used to. This is a huge
They'll
concern.
never wake up and realize
I'm
they're
not
being
going to get paid
scammed,
till like Wednesday,
unfortunately.
Thursday, but my day off is scheduled to be Tuesday, and I'm not getting any tips this week because everyone gifted a membership. I'm boned. So all I did is I basically did a explanation of this on my pre-stream podcast a couple days ago.
That you need to
Alright?
give me
I was
more
trying to be
tips,
transparent
guys.
as with you guys as possible. I certainly wasn't asking for anything above and beyond what people would normally support, okay?
Please, slow. Let's get that message pinged.
So,
Exactly.
all I was saying was, hey
when
guys,
is the meal a week with your
please
wife
don't
and cat
forget
for your
about
viewers'
tipping because
responsibility?
It's important to me in the
That's your
business
job,
to
not
get some
theirs.
tips. I wasn't saying, oh, wow, you guys all gifted memberships and you really screwed up. I'm so ungrateful. How dare you? I wasn't saying that. I was trying to be honest with my audience.
I wouldn't
The thing is,
insult
a
a
lot of
rat
people
like
don't
that,
like
Scott.
honesty. Here's why. Because a lot of content creators aren't honest. A lot of this kind of matter-of-fact shit with their audience because they don't have to. If I was a YouTuber who had 1 million subscribers, getting
Honesty,
hundreds of thousands of views on every video, if every stream that I turned on, immediately a plethora of contributions came in, I wouldn't ever have to discuss this. But that's not the reality.
I love this. If you guys just
It
gave me
hasn't
more
been for a
money,
very long
I wouldn't have to
time.
bring it up.
Go back to my old content, pre-streaming, when I used to
Holy
just do
shit,
on-demand
if you
videos
guys
on
give me
YouTube.
more money,
The only thing I
I
ever
wouldn't have
mentioned
to
is
beg
if,
for
man,
it.
people weren't watching a particular game. And that was about it. I never had segments asking for shit. I didn't have to. Because I was actually quite popular and making a ton of money and everything was fine.
Make a ton of
But
money. Then where did it all go?
trolling, amongst many other things like algorithm changes, highlights, and things changing on YouTube, everything basically made me become less and less popular over the years. If you want a full explanation, go watch my reaction to my own Down the Rabbit Hole video from a week ago. It goes through my entire history of me being a YouTuber and how my channel, this channel, declined at a pace because of all the shit that happened to me over the
Okay,
years.
Chris Chan.
All right?
Terrible.
So, here's what happened. Redditors decided, oh, wow, if we do this a certain way and we don't actually show it in
Not
context,
the trolls,
but
guys.
if we clip something out of context and we put it on Reddit's live stream fails, we can make Darkside Phil look like an asshole yet again. This happens
You
to
make
me
yourself
all
look like
the
an
time.
asshole.
Take shit out of context, take one piece of what I said, spin it like something it's not, act like I'm an asshole. All right? It gets to the point where it's very tiring. And usually I don't address it.
Very
But when these
tiring,
assholes start
guys.
doing
Having to
it,
beg you for more money.
to the point where, like, now people are talking about it on my streams. People are talking about, like, I found out about it because a moderator alerted me to it. They say, hey, are you aware that right now you're one of the big trending topics on Reddit for gaming because of this thing you said on your stream a couple days ago? No. Why would I know that? So what's funny about this is apparently what happened was people clipped it. And when people clipped it, people started watching it, but we're like, yeah, but this is only a snippet. We want to watch the whole thing. So then they started going to watch the whole pre-stream
And they see
podcast.
in
And as they
context that,
did,
yeah, you're begging
the
for
podcast
tips.
started getting views. Now, normally when I do a pre-stream podcast, okay, it gets anywhere between 500 to 1,000 views within 24 hours, and then it fluctuates. Sometimes if it's an interesting podcast or has a hot topic, it'll get more. Sometimes if it's a more boring, arbitrary podcast with just like Q&A, nothing to talk about, it'll get less. Today, probably this podcast will get a little bit. Watching the podcast
To it after he's watched it multiple times is fucking hilarious because then he's not reacting to it.
Viewership started to skyrocket. Okay, 1,000 views,
25,000 views last time I looked.
4,000 views,
Congratulations,
8,000
DSP.
views.
Means absolutely nothing.
As of this morning, and it could have changed as of now, that video has 25,000 views on it. Okay? Now, do you think these were positive people that came to watch my pre-stream podcast? They're watching a section of Reddit called Live Stream Fails. They're there just to shit on people. So, of course, they come over, and what are they trying to do? Leave negative comments on the video, which is completely fucking stupid because you can't just leave comments on my videos.
Exactly. You patrol
So
your
trying,
section
and I'm not even
and
exaggerating,
ban people
dozens
for
of idiots
commenting stuff you don't like.
come onto this video to shit. Dark
Which
Side
hurts
Phil is
your
a scumbag
interactivity,
piece of crap
dumbass.
who wants money and blah, blah, blah. Ha ha. Banned, stupid idiot. And it was hilarious because these idiots kept trying to do it overnight. They're so dumb. It says right there when you try to leave your comment that there's an approval system, but they're too dumb to understand it. So they try to leave it and immediately just get banned. They're just so dumb.
Except you had to go
Okay?
through all
Now,
those comments and delete,
undoubtedly,
delete.
some of these people probably came to the site.
So if you had to go through
didn't have ad block
1,000
on,
comments and delete them all,
right? And by
That's
the way,
time
the
out of
aggregate
WWE
views that this video
champions.
has gained has helped me. When
Say,
I get
Jaeger.
any video with views,
Thanks for hanging
it
out
doesn't
for a
matter
bit.
the reason for the view. A view is a view. It helps this channel. Okay.
no, it doesn't.
So they all came over in droves.
It only helps
shit
if
on
they
it.
hit the like
They
button,
failed epically
which they don't.
because it doesn't matter.
It
if you
only helps
download
if
a
they
video,
comment,
no
which
one
you
sees
delete.
that anymore. It
It
doesn't
only
matter
helps
if
if they
you try
click
to
on the
leave a
ads,
comment,
which
it
they
will never
don't.
show up on my video. You are a moron. You came here.
Yes,
and gave
DSP,
me
you are a
views
moron.
and helped the channel.
This is your job, and
when
I
you
gotta
were
explain it
basically
to you. What the
trying to
fuck?
say that you don't like me and my content, even though
You know, we're
what you
currently
saw was out of context and you're
at-
too dumb to understand that. So all I have to
24
say
likes.
is,
All right, all
thank you,
right.
Reddit,
24 likes.
for allowing stupid people to come over here and watch my content and helping the channel out. Really. No, I mean it. It helps. Because likely 20 some extra thousand views in a day will actually help this channel. The channel will now be propelled in related videos and search results for a day or two. Thanks for being stupid. You know? Keep it up. Keep up the good work, dummies. I don't even know what else to say. Like, you can't be dumb.
Why do you hide negative
You can't
comments on the
literally
positive
be
one
dumb.
show, dude?
There's a reason why my business
he's
is
got
the way it is. There's a reason why I don't have open comments on my videos. There's a reason why I don't have open comments on my Twitter. Because of morons like you. And you're
Because
just
you gotta
so dumb. You
hide from
can't
the truth,
stop
dude.
helping me with your stupidity.
Yes, he wants his former glory, dude.
So thanks for being stupid. I'm sure this will be clipped and put on Reddit.
Home healthcare assistant,
Good.
I don't think so.
Keep watching, stupid.
If you had a home
And by the
healthcare
way,
assistant,
if
they'd
you
probably
stop
smother him
watching,
with a pillow.
I also win because I don't have to put up with your drama either. So either keep watching and it helps me, or don't watch and it still helps me. I win in either case. So enjoy your stupidity. Okay. Anyway,
Why
I
not
just
try to
thought
get
it
rid
was
of viewers
hilarious.
to your
As of
son
now-
instead of
actually,
insulting
you know
them?
what? Why
No,
not?
it doesn't work like
Why
that,
not take a look
guys.
at the
Give me
video and see
money.
how many views it has as of this point.
See you,
Why
Luis.
not?
Enjoy your movie.
Let's just, on a whim, let's click on it. Pre-stream podcast, 26,000 views and climbing. Okay, excellent. Thank you. God, how stupid can you be? You really got to be dumb. I mean,
Except
that's
it doesn't
tremendous
happen because they
stupidity.
don't hit the like button.
And by the way, the
Other
Daily
comes to
Wrap
get deleted.
last night has 2,000 views and climbing. The Daily Wrap typically gets about 500.
And they don't click the ads. So you get nothing.
Anyway. Thanks. There you go. That were the two segments that I had to really talk about today. Outside of
Now
that,
time for shout outs.
I don't really
That's
have
how much money you guys
anything
gave me.
else to discuss.
So he's not going to address their criticism,
because,
just be talks about it. Yes,
right now,
Chips
there's really no
Ahoy.
gaming news going on. I've
Have
actually
you
been
not
talking about this
met
recently.
DSP
I've been
before?
saying, as of the last few weeks, there really hasn't been much going on in the realm of gaming. What's going to happen is there's going to be a flurry of activity, likely either in very late May or over the month of June. This is typically the time of year when E3 would have happened, but there's no E3 anymore. So what's going to happen is all these game companies are going to start releasing their own digital events. There's going to be, oh, this company does an online presentation. This company does an online presentation, okay? And as they do that, we're going to learn all this information about the new releases for the rest of the year. One of the big ones we're all trying to find out is when God of War Ragnarok is coming out, right? But outside of that, there will undoubtedly be all this information coming soon. And we just got to kind of wait until all that happens. And when it happens, great. Then we can talk about it, and we'll have a lot of game news to discuss. But as of now, there's just not a lot going on in the realm of game news, okay? All right, so, first of all, thank you, VAC29. I've already shouted out the 5-member bomb that you did on the channel. And in fact, let's take a quick look.
Oh, and I mentioned, okay, Luis.
Oops, I misclicked. I want to take a look and see if we did go up in members and what our
Misclicked,
numbers.
meaning he
Remember,
had
the
something
record
advanced
as
on
of
guys.
yesterday was 511, but that very well might have just changed. Let's find out. Yes, we are at 512 members.
E3 died
to
because
VAC.
everyone else started doing their own
Thank you
thing.
very much, VAC. We are
There's
now
no
at
point
an
showing up to E3
all-time
if you already
high
have your own show going
of
on.
512 members and climbing. Any new members we get today increases that number, and we hit another new record, which is really outstanding. Now, in addition to that,
OSC
if we
shows
do
up
happen
under
to hit
different names.
550
He's still there, he
members
just uses
at
different
any
names
time,
now.
that's when I unlock the new emote slot. And as I already discussed on this morning's podcast, the next emote that I want to do is the Sonic emote. It's me in the Sonic hat. It's a very cool emote. People used to use it all the time. On Twitch, I completely forgot about it. I don't know how, but I did. I managed to just forget about it, that it ever existed. I'd be more than happy to re-add that to the stream for you guys.
Jen, that's a hell of a drug.
Okay? Cool. I have a shout-out tip here. Slayer actually came by the stream because Slayer overnight attempted to do a super thanks, and it did work, and I want to reference this because he asked a question here, okay? So Slayer says the following. Hey, Phil, I just want to ask, did you receive the super chat that I sent last night? He means super thanks. On part 9 of WWE 2K22, My Rise, did you get to read the message?
He's drank way
Now,
too much, Luis.
I have a two-part answer for this. Yes, I did get the super thanks. Yes, I read the message. No, I didn't realize it was a super thanks. Because as I discussed a couple weeks ago when this channel got super thanks enabled, super thanks is basically a really unfinished idea by YouTube. What I mean by that is...
So you gotta lie about them. Good to know.
Sadly...
And then burp into the microphone.
They have absolutely no way to track them right now. At all. There is no area anywhere on my YouTube page, anywhere in my creator studio, anywhere at all that says, oh, here's all the super thanks you've received. It just doesn't exist. I know that sounds really stupid because it is, but the only way to currently track super thanks is to actually look at comments on videos, okay, sort that by super thanks, and then try to bring up a list of comments that have super thanks attached. All right. The problem is when you do a super thanks right now, there is nothing to discern.
Oh shit!
that
I actually do
comment
have
from
some.
a
I didn't even
regular
think of
comment.
to look.
Even though on the video it shows a super thanks attached to it, I don't see that. Right now, what I'm using
No, this can't
to
be
do
right.
YouTube comments is the YouTube Studio app on my phone. And every day, several times a day, I open it up, I look at unapproved comments, I see what comments came through, and I either approve or block a troll or whatever it may be. And
I block
particular,
everything.
I saw a comment come in from Slayer overnight, and what he did is on my video, he was talking about the wrestler Kushida. He talked a lot about this guy's history, that he had been involved in this tournament against people from all over the world. And the finals was him against Will Ospreay. There was even a semifinals match against him against someone else who also had a Back to the Future gimmick, because his gimmick is that he's like Marty McFly from Back to the Future movies, but someone else had a Back to the Future gimmick too. And basically they were kind of pitted against each other in an epic match, and the finals was Kushida against Will Ospreay, and Kushida won this tournament. So this is a pretty pertinent comment. Like, wow, I definitely liked it. I enjoyed it. I approved it, and I read it. I had no idea there was a super thanks attached to it, because
Womp
the app
womp.
doesn't tell me. So what I need to do is actively, maybe once every couple days, I need to sort by super thanks and see if there's anything new. Because what I've been telling you guys I'm going to do is that if a super thanks comes in, I'm going to like
Hilarious to
that
watch his views jump up to like
comment,
1,000, and it's
and
all
I'm going
Redditors.
There's another
ready
thing
to
to fave.
shit
You
on
can
'em.
thumb it up, but you can also fave it if you're the content creator, and it highlights that comment permanently as a comment that the content creator thinks is important or interesting or notable, so that other people watching the video see that comment highlighted. So I did that on the comment, and I want to say to Slayer, thank you for the super thanks, and thank you obviously for this tip this morning. I apologize that I didn't know it was a super thanks. There's no way to discern it at first glance. I basically need to every few days sort. Now you might say, well, why don't you just do this all the time? Because I don't really get that many super thanks. It's actually a rarity at this point. There was a whole
I
week
highly
didn't
doubt
get
that.
one. I'm happy when people do them. They help a lot. They do. It's behind the scenes supportive stuff.
Behind
it's
the
not a
scenes, so I don't
common
have to
thing right now.
mention
I
how
feel
much it
like as we
was.
get further into
So
the
you
year
still
and
cry
I
that
start
I'm
doing
broke,
some of the big games
guys.
this year,
I
then
totally
people
cry
will
that
be
I'm broke
watching
without
my
anyone
video
knowing,
and
guys.
be
It's
like, oh, I wanna support
perfect.
Phil and him playing new games or whatever. Let me do one. Right now, I'm doing downtime stuff. There's nothing new going on right now, so I'm not shocked that no one's doing super tanks, right? But thank you, Slayer. I really appreciate that. And that was a very nice comment.
Yes, even the
Give us some
dog is
background
bored,
to the wrestler
orange.
Kushida. Okay. Hopping Rabbit says, would you ever enable comments on your archive videos so people can super thank old playthroughs? I can't. I have to manually do it. There's no way to mass enable stuff like that on YouTube. I've tried, and it does not
You
work.
don't have a job. You literally have all the
yeah,
time in the
there's a
world,
whole
so
4
go
or 5
through
years
and
of
do it.
videos. Like, I think it was like the years of like 2016, 2017, up until late last year, 2021, where there's no comments enabled, and I can't fix that. So
Yes, you can, by going through each video and allowing them. Because you're a piece of shit who has literally nothing to do in your job or life. Because you don't have a job. You don't have a life. You don't have friends.
Okay.
Your roommate doesn't want to
shout out
touch
to
you.
Nemesis One, who just tipped me $15.
So let's just sit there, get
with
drunk,
some really bad news,
and turn on the comments.
I'm really sorry to hear this. Nemesis One says, I got fired this week. Today is my birthday. Thanks for keeping it chilled for me. Well, Nemesis One, first of all, what the hell? That's terrible news, obviously.
You got fired, so you give
First of all,
DSP
just
money.
getting fired in general sucks ass, I know.
You gave him
Then on
$15.
top
You
of
got
that,
fired, but then you
you're
give him
saying that you got
$15. What the
fired,
fuck?
And now it's your birthday. I hope it doesn't hamper your birthday, although likely it's going to be hard to separate the two. Okay? I hope that things get better for you. I'm happy to hear that at least something that I'm doing maybe is putting a smile on your face or entertaining you. But I appreciate the support as well. But it's kind of weird that you're tipping me if you lost your job.
Well, then deny the tip and give it back to him.
Right? Exactly. He got fired and then he did a tip like, I mean, thanks, but wow. I hope you're all right. I hope you saved up some money then. Holy moly. Okay. All right, so guys, I've done all the shout outs so far this morning. Just a few quick reminders. If you're on the stream and you're having a good time, please like it. Right now we're at 55 likes and climbing. Typically, I go for 100 every stream, and it helps out for engagement purposes. If you're watching this podcast on demand on YouTube, remember all the ways you can support, including liking the podcast, leaving a comment, or even a super thanks. Wow, look at that transition, right? Okay. Ladies and gents, I will now do a little bit of Q&A. We don't have a lot of extra time, and I'll be honest with you, I got to use the restroom. But if you guys have any quick questions you want to ask me, toss them my way right now.
So I don't have to play the game, guys.
We will take a short break for me to use the restroom, and then we will jump into Skyrim. Okay? Okay. What's up, Guts? Hi, good to see you.
I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
No, he does not want to play the fucking game. I keep dragging this out forever. It's only gonna be 5 ever. Scan chat, ban people, scan chat, ban them. How dare you bring that up, guys?
Do I still have the Sonic hat? I'm sure I do. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's...
Of course you still have the Sonic hat. Where would you do? Throw it away? Hi, you don't throw anything away. You don't even throw away cash yet. That's why it's making your garage smell.
Subs. No. If and when this channel gets to Twitch levels, like for example, let's say that
you have 900 members
within a year,
you get to buy
all of a
OSC.
sudden I have a consistent number of subs, like for example 800, which is close to what we were at. I say subs. Boy, I screwed that up. We gotta try this again. I hate that the terminology is different on the two sites because I always get confused. Let's say in a year's time,
guys.
I have a consistent 800 members here on YouTube, much like I had over on Twitch. Then, all right, maybe we can look for adjustments. But the other thing you got to remember is I don't hit these goals. It would be one thing if you're saying, man, Phil, you have these $150 goals every stream and you hit it all the time. Were you going to lower it? I don't hit the goal. I told you just the other day, I didn't even make $100 on both streams. You're asking me to adjust the goals I don't hit. Why adjust them? People like the tiered reward system. They like you get something every 50 bucks hit. They like that it feels like a progression system, right? Why change that? It's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are used to it. They're enjoying it now. I'm certainly not hitting it all the time. I can understand your point if you were like, oh, Phil, literally people every single stream completely exceed your goals. So would you just lower them because now you have supplementary income and you're not looking to hit those goals anymore? I mean, no, I'm looking to hit the goals. You know,
I'm looking to spend $300 there on WWE Champions, guys.
By any means,
I can't spend $300 on WWE Champions every day. If you don't give me that money.
Nowhere near what I used to make in cheers over on Twitch. Just not even close. And
DSP's average view number,
membership's just starting to slowly increase by about 100, 150.
Well, live stream,
nowhere near what I used
300
to
to 500 depending on the day.
From that, okay?
Let's check out his actual channel.
If we do, but I think it's going to take time. All right, you reassess those things later. You don't jump the gun.
Well, I mean, it depends. 375 views, 771, 441, 306, 774, 317.
Playing a high level in a rhythm game. They asked me to join their Discord group. Have you ever
594, 215?
Not really.
This depends on the game, really.
Whenever someone needed advice or wanted me to help them out with the game, I would try, but I never formally coached anyone or anything like that. Yeah.
And which is the better contribution method, DSP Gaming? Obviously, tips, guys. Get those right away.
Which is the better contribution method? There is no better contribution method.
I prefer tips because I get those right away.
Everything helps. Liking a video, leaving a comment, liking a stream, okay? A super chat, a super sticker, a tip, a membership, a gifted membership, a super thanks. It all helps. It's all support, okay? And I'm thankful equally to anyone who supports in any way. However, there's some situations where maybe in a short term something's better than another. For example, tipping me this weekend helps me out for liquidity for this week because I don't know if I'm getting paid by YouTube on Monday, Tuesday, or much later this week because they delay the payment, okay?
I highly doubt that.
But there's no, oh, this is the best or better or this or that, okay? It's usually for a short-term reason that one thing would be preferred. What's up, Legend Killer? Things are going good today so far, although admittedly this weekend it's going to get hot. Excuse me. We're actually going to have weather in the 70s here in Washington State, which is usually by now we've already hit it, but actually this year we've actually had cooler temperatures. By now I usually would have the air conditioner installed.
Got mine installed today.
I'm still going with the fan in the window, which is good. I'm saving money. But eventually I'm going to have to install it, but I'm trying to hold off. It's going to be hot in here today and tomorrow because we're going to be
right now it's not hot. This is very, very muggy.
Even 50s again. So there's no reason to put the air conditioner in as of yet.
Why would you talk about video games there, Wesley? It's not like this is a video game stream. Oh wait, it's supposed to be about video games. There a chat. More people to ban. Ban.
Someone says, why do I need permission from Wings to react to his Down the Rabbit Hole video, but I don't need permission from John and Howard to react to their video? Well, there's two major reasons. Number one, because, well, first of all, I didn't need permission from Wings. I could have just did it. You know who I needed permission from? The person who made that video, because that was their own copywritten work or whatever. Although technically, even then, people said I didn't need to do that either. Okay?
Because it's fair use.
People are under the impression you can do whatever you want with content on the internet. It's all fair game. I don't believe that. I'm basically doing
fair
courtesy.
use.
If I'm going to react to someone's major work that they've created to make profit for on YouTube, I'm going to try to get permission. Okay? I would feel bad if I took a Down the Rabbit Hole video or another documentary and I reacted to the entire thing and didn't ask the person who made it, hey, is this okay? Because I am technically watching your video back and you're not going to get ad revenue on this or whatever. All right? In the case of this video with John Rambo and Howard, first of all, they made the video. This is not a documentary about them that someone else made and they didn't approve. They made the video and put it out there, so obviously they've approved it. From their perspective, this video is factually true. There's nothing to dispute in their video, you see? The documentary on Wings, he absolutely might have disputed some of the things in that and said they weren't true or they were skewed. This is from the horse's mouth, per se. This would have been the equivalent of if Wings made
from
a
the
video.
pig roach's mouth.
To the video Wings made himself. You understand what I'm saying? In addition, this
particular
video, John Rambo and Howard, is not even a video. It's an audio recording. It's been lost to time. I don't even know originally where it was. No one seems to know the source of it. I haven't even gotten an answer.
Because you had the original taken down because you're a
bitch. Seem to
bitch.
figure it out. If they originally
Stop picking at your skin and then eating it.
John Rambo
Gross.
Presents, or if it went somewhere else and then it got mirrored. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's been on the internet for 7 freaking years. Okay? So it's basically, at this point, it's public domain. Like, no one seems to own it because it's not officially uploaded anywhere, but it's been re-uploaded 1 million times by people. You see? So it's a lot different.
Addicts do that, pick at their skin and eat it. Gross.
Different. So it's just situationally different. It's not even equivalent. It's apples to oranges as opposed to if it was the same situation. If this were a documentary about John Rambo and Howard, okay, and they still have an active presence on the internet and they felt that maybe this is something that could harm them, I would absolutely ask them for permission. This is completely the opposite. They are gone from the internet. They want nothing to do with it anymore. It's a 7-year-old video that's been in the public domain for how many years?
Public
The original's
domain.
been lost to time. It's like 1 million factors here. There's not even a way to contact those guys. They don't have an online presence anymore, right? So it's definitely
Don't you have their
fair
phone
game.
number, DSP?
Okay.
Then you save it on your phone?
Okay.
Or did you finally delete Rambo's number from your phone with a tear in your eye? Take a sip, Susie.
All right. Here's another idiot. Goodbye. Yes, the video is several hundred years old.
Cleaning manual ban. Mind you, Chips Ahoy was a member. Chips Ahoy was giving him money. And now he's banned.
Cracker Jack says,
Hey, Lane, how you doing?
Holy shit, where are you?
Two of them
I
going
understand
down.
that the climate is different in the world, but right now it's the complete opposite here. Things are starting to heat up.
He just does not want to play this game, does he?
See, what's funny now is people are trying to get, well, what do you think about this, about them, about that? No, we're saving that for the video. You guys are jumping the gun. What's the point of doing a whole project where I react to the video if you're asking me about it now? That's a waste of time. We're not doing that shit. We're going to wait till the event and then we'll...
Do you want to play the fucking game?
Right?
No, he does not.
All right. Let's end the pre-stream. Welcome, Christian. How you doing? Let's end the pre-stream. Like I said, I got to use the restroom. We'll take a few minutes break here. And then we'll
It's not a
jump
break,
into
guys. I
Skyrim.
don't take
We'll
breaks
finish
after
the
my
Dragon
stream,
Ball DLC. In
guys.
fact, we're in the midst of the last mission. And then there's one other mission that we didn't finish yet. We'll try to do that and have some nice chill fun in Skyrim. All right, should be a good stream. Thank you guys for a great pre-stream podcast, and I will see you all after a short break. Cool.
Stop
I hate
recording.
this game.
Here, guys.
Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
Let's get the webcam the right size.
Almost time for a commercial.
Here we go. All right. Let's see here.
Yep.
And
They're lying, guys. That's not what happened.
that's it. Okay.
They never told me that, guys.
let's
Why
take a
didn't they
brief
tell me
break,
that?
guys. I'll be back in a few. Awesome.
Commercial.
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Easily amused. But with that, guys, I think I'm going to let you go. Storm's going to be hitting in about an hour, so I want to get a couple things done before I turn my computer off. Gets better every time you play it. You know it. Don't tip DSP. He logs your email and info PSA. I'm eBay seller. When people buy things from my store via PayPal, it shows me their personal info. The same thing happens when you tip DSP. If a hack happens, your info will be compromised. I want to get a screenshot of that. GTG every now and then does make a video. It's just very rare and sometimes takes a long time before you see it. Alright, crop. Oh, hey. I want to crop. Save as PSA. I can post it to Twitter. Oh, wait, wrong folder. Easily amused. Hey, DSP must actually be going to the bathroom now on his phone, banning people. 10 minutes of this until Phil comes back. Smart. I mean, it's not like DSP is going to do anything about it, right? Because he's too busy going to the bathroom, guys. He's supposedly on Twitch, but I'm following him on Twitch and never see any notifications about it. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if he actually is or not. Although I could be screwing something up on Twitch. But I follow someone else on Twitch, and every time they start a stream, it tells me. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Just make sure you guys...
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
I meant to hit that. Haha, hit that like button, guys. Or the trolls win. You don't want the trolls to win. Easily amused. Let's see, we're currently at 28 likes. Holla holla. Yeah, I think I'm about to end the stream, guys. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe. Anything noteworthy? He's smacking the hornet's nest of Reddit, pissing them off so they keep it going after him too. So, hopefully someone on Reddit gets tired of it and just does something to him. It'd be hilarious. Pull a wings troll on him. Anyway, so thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.